Sunday night game other than like, hey, how about you let Kubiak lets Peyton do his thing? I don't know why. Why is Peyton doing bootlegs? Like he's not exactly the most mobile guy. No. Oh, I thought I was gonna get around that guy. So I don't know. So I think that maybe that was the slow start. Is Kubiak just kind of getting in the way of Peyton? Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Peyton just needs to get warmed up. I mean, there was an article that I was reading about where it was talking about the process Manning has to go through after every game, and I have no idea after reading that how he even is a quarterback still. Like, he has to have help getting his shoes off. He can't take his own pads off.
Well, he's like 100.
I know. He's very Methuselah.
What was the thing I thought was weird? It was something about like he'd spent. I threw that pass. Your guys didn't start moving until after I had caught the ball and ran 4 yards, and then your guys all went, "Oh, I should go get him." Yeah, what was the thing about like wasn't he in Indy for like 13 years, and then he's already pretty close to being in Denver for quite a few? I don't know.
I think he's been in Denver. Is this his 4th year now?
I don't know. It seemed like it was where it added up. I don't like. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going with that. Anyway, so Chris Collinsworth brought up a good point. It seemed to make sense to me. Oh, those guys came down. 3rd and 7. So he brought up the point. He said, "Why is it like the Detroit doesn't throw the jump balls to Calvin Johnson anymore? Like I don't know, they just don't trust him or what? But he used to always get just chuck it up to him and then he'll go chuck it up to him and he'll freaking score. And anymore, it just seems like nope, nothing's happening."
I'll say it's probably a change from offensive coordinators over the years. Just different styles of offense. Not saying it's right what they're doing, but...
All right. Did you get to catch much of the Monday night game with your Green Bay Packers?
Oh, they said Eeyore. I actually did not. Wasn't able to catch most of the game. I was following it closely, though. It looked like a pretty dominating performance by Aaron Rodgers and the Packers defense, even to begin the game. And then the Chiefs sort of came back right towards the end. Big numbers put up by James Jones and especially Randall Cobb on the Packers offense. And the Chiefs really didn't have much going on for most of the game. And then towards the end, Jamal Charles just started racking up touchdowns.
And beating me.
Oh, God!
Here, I'll save it for the 4th quarter, so we'll do it then. I kind of felt like, yeah, did you see they finally got their first touchdown to a wide receiver in over a year?
Yeah, and it went to the new guy, Macklin.
Yep. So didn't he have like 114 yards or something similar? Oh, my God.
Yeah, he had a pretty good, decent game, I think. Especially for a Chiefs wide receiver.
You know who I think is either the starter or backup on your Pittsburgh team on here? Tommy Maddox.
Tommy Maddox.
Yeah. Yeah,
Star of the XFL.
Yep. So the one of the things I noticed on was I picked up James Starks, figuring Lacey out. He's gonna get a lot of stuff. Lacey ended up playing, but he only had what was it? I think. Oh, Starks had more carries, but had less production than Lacey. He had 17 carries and produced less yards than Lacey's 10. Did you catch that? No, get Shane Steele. So I felt like that was weird.
Yep.
All right, you got previews?
Sure do. Just had a few games here. Let's see here.
The blitz.
So what are your thoughts on Joe Philbin with the Dolphins? It seems like he's gotten a lot of heat lately, and I don't even know if he can survive the season.
I don't know. I kind of felt like my issue is that Oh, go. Like, a lot of people this week on the waiver wires, they have that, who's the wide receiver? I'm blanking on his name. Something with Rashid something.
Rashid Marshall?
Yes. So, I am not, I'm not even looking at him, I guess. I don't really see a lot coming out of their offense.
Yeah, because they had high hopes going into the year with Tannehill there at quarterback.
Yeah.
I mean, even to the point where he signed big money.
Yeah, and they had a good, offense going. I mean, maybe it was Clay kept that whole thing together, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Mike Wallace didn't really do that much for him, so it wasn't on his end. So it beats me what's going on there. Oh, no. I wonder if I have Bernie Kosar or Vinny Testaverde.
Yeah, it's probably Testaverde.
I bet I do have Testaverde. So, yeah, I don't know what to make of the Dolphins. It doesn't, their running game seems like it's completely gone. Oh!
All right, let's do another quick hit. So what do you think of, so far, how is Jameis Winston doing compared to Marcus Mariota?
I don't know. I'm not willing to really have either one of them on my fantasy team.
What about keeper or dynasty leagues?
Yeah, I'd probably keep them on there. Oh. Go.
No!
See? Tecmo Shake.
Son of a midget.
The Pittsburgh Dragons getting beat by the Cleveland, I think I was Hawks or something. Yeah, I just, I tend to pick up a lot of those guys. That's actually how I ended up with Russell Wilson. Because after his first few starts, a lot of people got rid of him in a dynasty league. And I was like, well, I'll take him, see how he does. And
yeah.
It's working out okay now.
What's weird is I think Mariota's doing better with less weapons.
Well, that's one of my things I picked up from the games this week. Kendall Wright is he was out that second week that they lost to Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
But when he's in, it seems like he's a big target, and he seems to really get that team moving these last couple of weeks. They did lose to the Colts, but it was very close. Oh, my God. He did the thing where it knocked my guy down. Get up!
Alrighty. So, let's do another one here. So, with the Bears getting rid of Jared Allen, do you think there's a chance this season that the Bears trade Matt Forte?
I guess I don't see why not. Oh my God!
What?
This audio is probably not going to be synced up at all, so then it's going to be super weird when we react to the interception. And it's like, no. I want to say no, but I guess it's you never know. I mean, they might as well do baseball style where they start. Oh, what was that animation? That was weird. I don't think I've ever even seen that.
Well, you got to make sure you saw the catch.
I guess.
Yeah, I could see the Bears easily getting rid of Matt Forte. I mean, they got rid of probably one of their best defensive players, although he hasn't done that well on that defense before. But
the Bostic. I'm talking about Jared Allen.
Jared Allen. Yeah, I think they could easily get rid of Matt Forte. It seems like they just want to start over and clean house at the end of the year. I honestly think they're going to lose.
Oh, no way.
Obviously not Fox, but I think they're going to get rid of almost everybody on that team. I could see him keeping Jeffrey. I could, even if they don't trade Forte, I could see him keeping Forte. But I think Cutler is definitely gone after this season.
I don't know. Do you know how much? I guess I don't know what the cap hit is because that usually has a lot to do with it.
For Cutler, it was a lot more last year. I know that.
Let's see. All right. We got any more previews?
Yeah, let's just hit one more. Let's do the Monday night game. Let's talk about the Lions and the Seahawks. How do you think this game pans out? The Seahawks have done horrible all season thus far, except for the game they had against the helpless Bears, who were missing their starting wide receiver and their quarterback.
Yeah.
Every other game, they've lost horribly. Their offensive line has looked lost against even mediocre defenses in the Packers.
I just feel like Detroit's not really doing a whole ton with their offense to really get it going, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess maybe if they get Abdullah in situations where he can run. Oh, speaking of that, what the hell happened to Joy Bell? Oh no! Oh no way! I hit one extra. I meant to go to the guy before him.
I feel like Waterboy. I'm ready to say, slap hands.
Slap hands. Yeah, I still think I'm taking Seattle.
I don't know who the hell that was to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think Seattle will take this game on Monday.
I wouldn't be completely shocked if Detroit actually got their offense going, but it just it's kind of like that thing where teams, oh my god, get him. I'm surprised you even got that pass off. It's that thing where a team is completely a passing team with no running game, and then they get what should be a good running game, and it seems like Abdullah is doing pretty good, and then all of a sudden where their passing's just gone. How? All right. Well, I guess we have 47 seconds left of the fourth quarter free for all. What do we got going on? See, I think next week is the Fear of the Walking Dead season finale.
Have you been watching them?
Yeah, I kind of said from the beginning, I wouldn't mind if the entire family dies at the end of the season. That would, oh my God, shake it.
Oh!
I thought that would give me the most pleasure of the season, and it was only 6 episodes, so that seemed kind of weird.
Have you not really connected at all with any of the characters?
Nope, not at all. Not even.
Not even the barber?
Johnny Depp Jr. Nope.
Johnny Depp Jr. You mean Voldemort?
What? Oh, yeah.
Young Voldemort?
Yeah, for me, I'm just kind of I don't. If they all get bit up. Well, I think I've talked with this to people about, I don't understand the whole, I don't like things when there's no motivation, it seems like. So why are the army people they said, oh, there's a light up on the hill, and the army people there's no one up there, and then they go and kill the people up on the hill. So let's play the game.
Obviously, there's something shady going on.
Well, yeah, but it's well, what's the point of them killing the people on the hill? It doesn't make any sense to me. I'll let you throw it. You gotta throw it deep. Throw it deep. No, that's not deep.
Oh.
I was gonna say, it was the last play of the game. I was trying to get you.
I hit the wrong button.
We might have to do, Tecmo Bowl trick shots and, throw it from the end. Did you not run the ball at all?
Nope.
I feel like I ran it more than 5 times. Oh, because I had 2
I'm surprised they have a completion.
Yeah, so I guess that's my issue with that show.
I think my biggest problem with the whole thing is I think the character of Travis Manoa in the show. I think it's Cliff Curtis is the actor who plays him. I just think that he needed some background that they haven't given yet. To me, he talked about at one point having many broken noses in his career, and I could easily see him being a former boxer, and he's someone that's turned into a pacifist, so I could easily see him being someone that was in the armed forces at one point, that has just had something traumatic happen to him, that he's completely against it. But I mean, you take out a lot of this stuff, and a lot of it is, it's not necessarily exciting. It's not like Walking Dead level of stuff yet.
Yeah. Well, what's funny about Walking Dead is I get all the comics, and I super wanted the show for the first few seasons to be more like the comic.
Mm-hmm.
And now pretty much it is the comic. They killed off Tyrese and other characters just because they're not at the Alexandria. So it almost they're trying to backtrack to make things more like the comic.
Yeah.
Tyrese's sister is essentially Andrea.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't like the show as much now that it's too closely following the comic, but I don't know. All right, guys. So that's the Week 4 wrap-up. We'll have a new one up next week for Week 5, and hopefully we'll have it planned out a little better and break up the sections better, and we'll be playing some NFL Blitz, so we'll actually have some real teams instead of the Pittsburgh Dragons. So check out the descriptions, and you'll have our forum on there and Twitter contacts.